Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, let's do this thing. Gotta stay focused. Get a sip. We're going for the pawn there. He's gotta play here. If I can, I'm gonna try to retreat back here and see if I can't hammer home. Okay. I try to reroute in here if I can. Well, he's expanding us so much on the queen side. It's like, really? I mean, on the king side? He's got to be careful. Yes, the center's locked, but not locked enough to be able to do that. Let's see, do I want to take with the rook or the bishop? I'll just take with the bishop. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? me see. Okay, takes. Boy. Let's see, do I have anything that I can do? Well, I better just retreat out here. And then he's gonna fork there, take there. Oh shoot, that was a blunder. What was I thinking? Boom, there. Whoa. I was blessed there. Gotta hold this here. Potentially I'm gonna play here and see if I can't skewer there. Maybe I can do that. You never know. Surprised he didn't take the rook. That's actually winning. Gotta be careful. I don't want to have him. Oh, interesting. Oops. Oh, drat, I should have probably... Ouch. That's not going to turn out too good for me here. Let me see here. Wait a second, my thing's logging. Hold on, that was a lag. Ah, that was a lag. That was a huge lag there. One more and then we'll get into our tactics. He'll probably not play me. Yeah. They don't want to risk their radio. So, silly. Oh, right, 19. Probably he won't play me. Oh, wow. He played me. Sweet. Now let's dig in. Interesting. So he's going for an attack. So now we have to reroute our pieces and see if we can't get an attack going here. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go over this game. There's a point at which I made a slight inaccuracy. Let me see. Let's see if it was here. Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. One more and then we'll get started. Oh boy. Yeah, we want to... Yeah, okay. We'll stop here. We'll go into... That was a nice tactic. Okay, let's get into tactics now. That was a good spot to stop at. Okay. Let's see here. What do we have? What do we have? So we're down in exchange, so he must have traded something like a rook. Let me see. Okay, so he's wanting to get his king activated, so we need to find out what the idea is. I know we have actually a pin here on the queen, and the queen is almost trapped. And let's see if we play rook takes check, knight takes, bishop takes, and the queen is trapped. So rook here, knight there, and bishop takes. And then if we have rook takes, king moves, we bring our rook down. King takes rook, bishop takes queen. I'm discovering, actually he can't, that'd be mate, wouldn't it? Yikes. So here, there, checkmate. So he has to take with his knight. So here, here, there, and the queen is trapped. If rook tries there, we just play our king up, and he doesn't have anything for compensation, nothing. Yeah, it's rook takes queen. Oh wow. Huh. Go figure. Why isn't rook takes right? I want to see this. Oh, because rook could take, and then after takes, rook takes, bishop takes, knight takes. Okay. You have to remove the knight first. Okay, you have to take the knight first, and then after rook takes, then you can play bishop takes, and there's no taking here anymore. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Now we're on task. Okay. If we play rook takes knight, knight takes knight, we don't really get anything. So if we play bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop. So do we first play bishop takes bishop, king takes, bishop takes, knight takes? We don't get anything. Bishop takes, bishop takes, queen there, and we're threatening mate. No, he then can just take there. Yeah, bishop takes knight. Excuse me. Bishop, knight takes. Let's say bishop takes knight, bishop takes. Rook takes knight, queen takes, and then queen h6, and that's mate. So bishop takes knight, knight takes knight, bishop takes bishop, and we actually win a piece, a whole piece, and we're still threatening there. Yeah, I believe that's, let's see, here, here, and there we win a piece, yeah. Boom. Good job, guys. Let's see here. Trying to see if we play rook knight there. King takes. Actually, king won't take knight here. Rook takes, so that doesn't work. We check, then we take back, and he wins our bishop. So no, that's not what we want. Let's see, do we have any mating ideas here? Because usually that's what, if you have enough pieces on board. We do have a protection there, so if we play takes, there, No, we don't want to do that. Let's see here. There. If there. Then we can actually take here. And what was there? We could play. Well, no. We don't want to do that. Huh. Trying to see if there's anything else, guys, that we can do. Trying to see if there's maybe like a discovery or something that we can do on the queen, but I don't know. Let me see if we played there, check. He moves there. Because if he takes, there's we can move. Very puzzling. I'm thinking if we play knight check there, if he takes, we can play rook takes. And he can't really take here, because if he does, we just come over and take the bishop. I really don't see anything better than that. Knight g5. It undiscovers an attack. I don't see any knight maneuvers that really could. But I kinda get a hint that he can actually take with his king. So here, there. I don't know. Does that actually work? Interesting, guys. Interesting. Yeah, this is a pain, because if we play here, he could... Oops. If we play here, he could take, so... I don't like that. Not one bit. Very, very annoying. Which one? Knight F, Knight G5? Huh. Which knight, though? I think it's this one, isn't it? It's the E knight, right? Because there's two knights. See here. Interesting. So we did have that right. I mean, we did have that right. That's for sure. We're doing good. Doing good here. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. He takes there, takes there. Okay. So if we take here, he's not going to take back. That'd be well. I guess he could take back winning, and then he could take with a check. Ooh, we don't want that. So we have a couple ideas that we could play. We have an idea that just jumps out at us right away. So let's just take a sec and see if that's the move we want. Okay, you have rook g8, and then if he plays g3, we could play bishop c5. I mean c6. And if he plays there, we take. I don't know. Maybe if let's say we play bishop c6 right away. Then if he plays there, I don't think that's the best, because then the queen could guard here. I don't think that's best. Now that I think about it, I think we have to do it in sequence, because this stops that. Well, maybe potentially if we played here, he's got there, but then we takes, and then rook takes, knight. Then I think we're up in exchange at that point. So rook g8 attacks the knight right onto the pawn, so he has to play g. So rook g8, g3. Bishop. Wait a second, can't we just take at that point? What am I doing? Well, maybe he could actually just take there. Ouch. Then we take there, and he takes a check. We're still threatening mate. So we'd probably just move our king up. Then if he plays there, we have bishop c6 at that point. Interesting. Let's see, I should take immediately because knight takes e5. Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Because yeah. That is a pickle now that we see that, because yeah, you could play there protected by that, and yeah, that is a pain, isn't it? We have to recalculate that idea now. Okay, this is off the list. See you later. Okay. So I guess we're forced to kind of take. Then let's calculate. Queen takes. Then we play king up over. Or do we want to play? Or we want to play king there? That does get off of this diagonal, doesn't it? And then we always have rook to g8 at that point. Huh. I like that. Well, we have knight f4 is a problem, like what you just said. 80 was rook g8, then knight f4, and the rook pins the pawn, so we can't take it. So we're going to have to institute our idea again. I see there it takes. It's not a bad move. It would work, but the only sitch is this pin. And I'm glad you guys pointed out that I really didn't see knight f4, so that would have been a sad state that we missed it, because it's the simple takes, queen takes, and then king d7 I believe is the winning line. Well, maybe, no, because then he could take there. Ouch. I don't know, dude, because if I move after takes, I really can't move there because queen takes f6. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That is interesting. I was considering that. That was kind of one line that I was gonna calculate to see what you guys thought. So here, there. Yeah, he'd have to. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I guess that does leave us up a piece, doesn't it? Because here, there. If he takes, king takes, pawn takes, and there's no light square bishop. We should be okay in that sitch. Yeah, let me see. Now we have that. So yeah, because we can't really play there because he can actually take here, and then if we try here, he takes there. So I think you're right about intercepting here. I'm trying to see if there's anything better that we can do. Because if he takes there, we win the queen, so he's going to have to take after we move our queen here. I really don't see anything better. No. Nope. Yeah. Good find there. Wow. That was an interesting one for sure. The taking really didn't look yeah. But still, that's the thing that it's funny. I overthought it. I was thinking that because sometimes they make it that it looks easy, but it's actually difficult. And so I looked for something that actually I thought was difficult, but it was actually easy. I know it sounds weird. It's just like crazy. They get you used to easy ones that are difficult. So, one second. Okay, let's get back in this. Alrighty then. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Big Reno. Yeah. Exactly. Let's see here. If we played our knight to e5, I don't know do we have anything at that point? We're attacking here, but that could easily be handled by bishop to d7. So is there anything better than we can play here? Ooh, interesting. If we played knight check, pawn takes, bishop takes. Is that an idea? Because that, I think that could be stopped by there. Because it holds that pawn. We could play knight takes at that point, bishop takes. But then we only win a pawn. Is it adequate enough to win a rook for 2 pieces? Is that enough compensation and a pawn? Is it okay to win a rook for a pawn? I don't know. Oh yeah. Missed that again. Boom. Yeah. So maybe we have to, at this point, take the bishop. If we played bishop takes bishop, pawn takes. Yeah, that's not fun. Bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop. E5 looks interesting. Maybe we could just push. And if bishop takes, we just push onward. So push, takes, rook takes, queen takes. Rook comes there, queen takes, rook takes. King takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. And we have he has 2 rooks for a queen and a pawn, so he's up like 11 points and we only get 9, so we don't like that. I don't know if that's best at that point. Ouch. Ooh. Oh, I missed. Okay, knight takes rook. Missed that. Wow. So knight takes rook. And he has to guard this pawn here. So he's probably going to put his bishop there, and then I take that. Actually, if he does that, I could just take there. What am I talking about? Here, there, bishop takes, queen takes. Wait a second, we lose a bishop, don't we, in that point? Ouch. So first we have to take. Then if he plays there, we play bishop takes bishop. Do we play that for, because we have to be careful of that. That's the whole idea. That I believe is the start. I'm just trying to see if there's, because then after he takes, we can play bishop takes, can't we? And then his whole structure is wrecked. And we're up a whole exchange. We have 2 rooks for a bishop and a rook. And queen. Yeah, I like that idea. Now we have to decide, do we want to, we have to play there if he takes there, huh? We do have a push, so we don't really have to take if we don't want to. We could just push our pawn up. Try to see, because then if he tries something like that, we could just push. And it takes, rook takes. C5 is a threat here. So if we take the bishop, then the threat's all gone, isn't it? Yeah. That makes sense, perfect sense, because then it takes, then we go there, and then if he plays here, we could just play there, and then there you go, and now you start the hammer home. I'll do two more. I'll do this one, and then the next one. Good job, guys. You're really doing great. Wow, he's got a knight attacking there. Interesting. But that doesn't have, well, that does have an attack on the queen, doesn't it? Rook takes, and then bishop takes rook. There, 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 there. What's most forcing? That is true. That is a really forcing line. There's also this line here that I was thinking. So these are ideas that are well attackable too. This doesn't work because bishop takes and everything's connected, so we don't want that. So really it comes down to these three moves. What move's actually best in this sitch? Yeah, it does. Knight takes does look very tempting there. I believe that's it. Okay, so if the knight C should ICCS should be right. Yeah, because I believe I believe you're right on that. Because that if he takes here, we can actually take there. And we can also first do a take. Yeah. Here, that if he takes there, we actually win. But can we actually get our bishop? Yeah, we can. We can get our bishop out at that point. Or can we get our bishop? Yeah, because if he takes, that's right. Yeah, you're right about that. Because if we play here, he takes, bishop takes, and we always have the ability to get our bishop back out, need be, or here and then there and then out. Yeah. A5, bishop e5. Oh, pawn e5. Well, I don't think we're too worried about pawn e5 because here, there, trades, rook trades, takes. If he does pawn e5, we take, and we can actually, I think we can hold if I'm not mistaken. We can even retreat out if we had to. Let's see here. That's the most forcing line because we're now attack. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if knight takes f7. I don't know if that's the most forcing line because that doesn't get rid of the queen. He might take with his knight though. See, if we play here, he may take here, and if we take there, he'll take here. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. That makes sense because then we can retreat our knight out at that point. Yeah. Oh my word. You're kidding me. Ah. Drat. Snikes. Why doesn't that work? Because bishop. Yeah. So we'd have to actually retreat back, then knight takes, yeah. Takes, and then bishop takes. Ouch. So if you take the... So if after takes you play queen takes, rook takes, then you can take and whatever, if something's played like that, you can just take the bishop, yeah. And there's really, it's going to be pretty hard for him to handle like a threat like that. And then bishop takes knight, pawn takes, and if bishop takes, then you can play takes, and then you're down a piece. Actually, you're up in exchange, aren't you? A whole rook. Well, you're up in exchange. Let's see, you have 2 rooks. Yeah, you're pretty good up. Yeah. That was my fault there. We'll make it back up. We found the right combo though, so that was cool. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, the queen and rook. Yeah. see, queen and rook's being attacked, so that is an interesting idea. Then king takes pawn, so knight there, king takes pawn. Yeah, that is very nice now that we think about it, because here, but he does have that, so ouch. Then we can move our king, I guess. Let's see here. The idea is knight there because what Jeremy Silman and Maurice Ashton and chess would say is that you have drawback chess, and so the drawback to that move, yes, it forks our bishop and queen, but it opens that right there up, and we're in pretty good shape to drop a knight there. I don't know, do we have equal material at the end? Yeah, that is interesting. So, right there, king takes, bishop takes, king takes, queen, and I'm not sure if intercept works. A lot of arrows. Sorry about that, guys. I know that's, tons and tons of arrows, but let's see. I'm thinking maybe queen f3 is an idea. And the knight really can't. Well, he could check, I guess, but if he did that, then we just come back and we win it. So, queen there, queen takes, knight check, king takes. I know there's nothing for no queen movement actually helps in that. Oh yeah, that is true. Hey, nice. Yeah, you're right because yeah, the knight's there. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see that. Yeah. So if we play there, that actually makes the most sense. I like that idea. Oh, don't tell me it's this. You gotta be kidding me. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Oh. Oh, wow. So here. Okay, I gotcha. Am I missing something here? Did I miss a capture? Oh, knight takes. Okay. Well, what happens if takes here? Oh, that's a sneaky move. That's very sneaky. Wow. We'll do one more. We gotta end on a green for sure. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Not to worry. I really believe our ideas were good. See, they didn't take off that many points because our ideas was good. It just wasn't the best. And we have to remember, what does the position call for us to do? I have to remember that. I gotta not do what I want to do, but do what the position wants me to do. I gotta fight my want of wanting to move a certain way. I have to think. You have to kind of go in the head of Stockfish. What does Stockfish want you to play? Let's see here. We have a check. That doesn't work because you can intercept here. That's not good at all. Not good. Not good. Okay, when he moved there, he left. He walked onto this diagonal, so you have to look at every inaccurate, every chance we have at getting this guy. We do have bishop takes knight on e3, bishop takes, pawn takes, and then, sorry, queen takes, not pawn takes. Got pawn on the brain because of here. And that guards that knight. So bishop takes, queen takes, and I believe we're up a whole exchange after that. So he might not take here, he might just check, which that'd be a bad move. Because then we have there. No, we can't take. Oh, what am I thinking? You can't take. No, we can't take because what happens is this is one square away from queening. We might have to take after check. Well, then if we try to run there, he's got a knight. Snakies. The only problem with that, remember, we have to take into consideration. That's a good idea, but remember, if we go here and we go up, he can actually queen with check. See, he's one square away from queening, so if he can get a check in here, we're kind of toast. We might have to take and just suffer the consequences. That's why, see, we can't play here because our bishop no longer guards F. Oh, you're right. What am I thinking? No, you're right. Ouch. Why didn't I see that? Yeah, you're right. You take. That's right. Wow. Total blindness. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that is right. Yep. Yep. That's right for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you're right on that. And then you take. Nice. Yeah. Okay, how do we want to do this? Okay, we have, if we play there, he takes, then we come there, then he can't check anymore, can he? Interesting. Yeah, see there. Oh, I don't know if that works. No, I like your idea of here, but the problem is when he takes and we intercept there, he can actually play queen takes, bishop takes, and at the end he's up a pawn. Yeah. Yeah. Ouch. So I'm wondering if it's not something like yeah, I'm thinking something like G7 because if he takes, that's fine. We're not really worried about the take because then now we have some checking potentials. We can like check there, and I think we're getting close to mate at that point because if he plays here, we got there. We potentially have mate. I'm trying to, because we can't allow him to check our with this because he'll hammer that home. Excuse me. So the only move that looks like it will save us. Yeah. Excuse me. 1 second. I gotta drink water. But we do have a problem. He does have check here. I'm not sure if we have a. Let's see. We could then just move over there, and then if he tries to check, there we can actually intercept down here, can't we? That covers everything. So here, there. If he tries to check there, we intercept, and I don't believe there's anything that he can do. I think that has to be the only move, because otherwise, like what you're saying, he takes with check. So if we go here, he takes with check. If we go here, he takes with check and wins that. And if he goes here, he takes. Here, he takes. Here, he takes. So the only move that allows us to not have a lose this bishop is king g8. What do you guys think? I think that's after all calculations, that's the best move in the sitch. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're doing better, so we'll pick up from here tomorrow. Thank you guys all for coming on and helping out. I missed a couple of those things. I'm glad you guys are on. You guys did a great job. And remember that just keep studying chess, keep getting better, because over time it's a slow grind. I don't like calling it grind. It's basically a slow learning experience, and we just every day and one day upon the other, we just constantly get better and better and better. And sometimes days that you get maybe a lot of reds in a row, you feel like you haven't accomplished anything. But because we go back and we look at it and learn, then we've accomplished so much more. Jeremy Silman also said that to get better, you have to have actually lost like hundreds and hundreds of games. I know that sounds like counterintuitive, that you have to lose a lot of games to actually be able to learn, but that's where you learn your best, because you go back and you're like, how can I get better here? And then you look at your game, you find the weak point, then you try a new game, and then you start winning. And my teacher always told me that don't worry about the rating, it will come. And so he's right, truly right. And remember, guys, you have to keep pushing forward. Don't only look back to learn, like we just talked about. And you know what? As Hannibal Smith said, there's always a plan to position. You just gotta find it. And so I'll end with this, guys. As Wesley So says through the Lord Jesus, and as I say, God bless, guys. And I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye bye.